It is time for Thursday Night Football. The Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson take on the home Tampa Bay Buccaneers with their backs against the wall. Tom Brady, the first time ever this deep into an NFL calendar, an NFL season, with a losing record at 3-4. Can the Bucs find their way back to 500, or will the Ravens hand them another loss, which would be the fourth straight Buccaneer loss? Join me tonight as I react and provide you play-by-play for this Thursday night football game. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. And as always, guys, as you join, don't forget to Gronk spike that like button. Unfortunately, Tampa Bay will not have Gronk in this game. That sucks. And Gronk spike the notification bell for the latest upload and to be notified when I go live, guys. I am live. I am ready to go. I am, you know what? Relaxed, okay? I've been a little tense when it comes to the Buccaneers because I've had high expectations for them over the past 3 years. They delivered on a Super Bowl promise in year one. They were a very good team last year, and injuries bit them at the end. This season, they've been very disappointing. There's no doubt about it, but let's just try to enjoy, if this is going to be the last time, the last ride for Tom Brady, let's try to enjoy the rest of the ride, no matter if they win or if they lose. So let's just have a good time watching some football tonight. Join me in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win. I left a poll in the live chat on whether you think the Bucs or the Ravens are going to win. We've got a lot of injuries on both sides of the football for both teams. I know that Mark Andrews and Rashad Bateman were questionable entering this outing. They are both in, as is Julio Jones, who has not really played since week 4, but he didn't really play in week 4 either. So really the only game he has played in was week 1 against the Cowboys. I was at that game. That's the only game he was at, and he looked real good in that game. The Bucs have said they were going to take it slow. They were going to allow him to come back. They were going to allow him to get to close to 100%. Not sure if he is, if this is a desperation play by the Bucs because Julio, maybe adds something to an offense that hasn't been able to get it going, and they are 3-4. So potentially, is this a force this man into the lineup, or is he 100%? I guess we'll find out tonight, but we've only seen 4 plays this season from the Bucs where they've had all 3 of their receivers in the lineup. Julio Jones, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin, which is pretty crazy. So maybe they can get their offense going tonight. Maybe they won't, but we will find out. For the Baltimore Ravens, Calais Campbell, one of their premier defensive linemen, arguably a Hall of Fame player, is out of this game. The Bucs are missing many defenders in this contest. They don't have Antoine Winfield Jr. They don't have Carlton Davis. They do not have Logan Ryan. They do not have Akeem Hicks. So there are multiple players, especially in the secondary, that are missing for the Bucs. Sean Murphy-Bunting is another one. So they're very, very thin in the secondary. They have most of their players up front, but this is a team that has not been stopping the run very well so far this year. Very inconsistent in that regard. Was hoping to see that Akeem Hicks would be in the lineup, but he won't be. Maybe next week they'll get him back for, I think, a big game against the Rams. I believe they play the Rams next week. Or they have a bye, one or the other. I think it's coming up soon against the Rams, but they really need a bye week. And then you've got the Baltimore Ravens, who are having some struggles in the secondary, some injuries in the secondary. They haven't really been able to figure out their nickel corner situation, so that's something to look at. Chris Godwin is definitely going to have to come through with a big game here if the Bucs want to win it. The Bucs have been a team that they've been losing, and they've been losing to teams that they've been favored to beat down. This is a game for the first time in a couple weeks that is marquee, that should have them energized, that they should come out flying in. If they want to win, they have to come out with energy. And we saw the last 2 weeks, maybe they came into those games against the Steelers and the Panthers a bit slow, a bit, not motivated necessarily. Hopefully they can turn that around. But the the Ravens have been kind of tough because they've given up a lot of leads. They've been a football team that you could argue could be better than their record. You could also argue maybe are worse than their record. There's different ways to look at the Ravens, especially, offensively. They started the season very hot. Or lately, they have not been the same team on offense. You could argue that last week they got away with one where Amari Cooper gets called for kind of a suspect pass interference at the end of the game, and they win that game by 3 against their divisional opponent. But they've been the far more consistent team this year than the Bucs. So this is a weird game from a betting perspective as well. We've seen the line go from the look ahead of Tampa Bay -3. Tampa Bay lays the egg against Carolina. All of a sudden, the Ravens are favored. And then the line, as of today, has moved all the way back into the Bucs' favor as short favorites at home. So I'm not really sure what that has to do with, if the public's coming in on Tampa Bay, if the big money's coming in on Tampa Bay, or what's really happening there. But it's very strange. It just feels like a lot of people don't know how to bet this game and don't know what's going to happen in this game. Thursday night football can be a bit sloppy. Thursday night football can definitely be impacted by those injuries and by players that maybe are trying to play through injuries on a short week. Well, hopefully we get a good product here today. Hopefully we get some good football here today. Let me know again who you guys think's going to win. Let's say hello to the people in the chat. We got Jimmy, who says, "Hi, bro. How are you doing? What games are you doing live on Sunday?" And I gave you a like on your channel. As far as I know, I'm going to do the Patriots and the Jets game. And then after that, I'm going to do the Giants and the Seahawks. I promised Tessa that I would cover the Seahawks game. And that is a pretty marquee game in the NFC. So I'm going to cover Seahawks Giants in the later window. I believe that game's in Seattle, so that's why it's in the later window. And I'm obviously doing Patriots. As for the marquee stream, the exclusive stream that you can only get as a YouTube member, I think I'll be doing Sunday night because that's Packers Bills. I'm pretty sure I'll do that one. Monday night is Halloween, I believe. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing Monday night unless I come on here and dress up in a costume for you guys. We'll see. Big Al says, "Feel free to Gronk spike the like button, Gronk spike the notification bell, and get notified about new content and become a member of the channel." Yeah, become a member of the channel, guys. You get that exclusive live stream every single week. You also get my bets every single week on Patreon exclusively. Sideline Report says he picked the Bucs. Mr. GBO says, "Hey, Mitch. What's going on, man?" Big college guy, it sounds like. Lance says, "I don't doubt Tom Brady as a Ravens fan. I wouldn't be surprised if he exposes our defense like every other quarterback does." Lance, your defense has been interesting this year. I've seen your defense play better against certain opponents that I didn't expect it to, like the Bengals and the Bills. I've also seen them underwhelm against other opponents like the Dolphins and the Browns. So we'll see which defense we get. I wish you could do the Eagles game. Well, the Eagles play the Steelers. It's kind of a crappy game, so I'm not going to be doing that game. Samuel says, "What do you think about Kadarius Toney being traded to the Chiefs?" I'm actually going to post a retro clip, so to speak, a throwback clip of me talking about Kadarius Toney in his rookie season last year. I'm going to make it into a short. I was just doing that before we went on air. So I'm a big Kadarius Toney fan. I think he's super talented, and I think that's a really nice trade. If it works out for the Chiefs, it could be a superstar talent there for Kansas City. I really like his talent, and I think Andy Reid has a good way of putting those players in positions to succeed. It also might not work out just because of the off the field and him not buying into culture in New York under Brian Daboll. I think that had more of a factor than the potential injuries that were cited on the injury report. Not sure if he was actually hurt or what, but they end up trading him, and it might be a good trade for both sides. Who knows what happens? Volcano says, "Mitch, do you think the Colts can bounce back and win the division?" I don't. I think going from Matt Ryan to the young quarterback, that's a signal to me that they just don't think they are contenders this year. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe he's better than Matt Ryan. Maybe. It's potentially. But I don't think so, man. And Jacksonville just appears to be a team that can't win games. It looks like the Titans division to lose, to be honest with you. Maybe the Colts stick around, but I don't know. We'll see. We're about to kick off now. So don't forget to Gronk spike the like button, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. The Ravens are going to get the football first as Lamar is warming up on the sidelines. Let's have a good time tonight. Let's watch some nice Thursday night football. Kickoff by Tampa Bay. And a return by Duvernay, one of the best returners in the league, gets outside and around the 21 or 22 yard line is where he goes out of bounds. Nice coverage by the Bucs. Here comes Lamar Jackson, who many thought was the MVP through like 3 or 4 games, but has slowed down a bit since then. Let's see if Lamar can get back on track versus a beat-up Bucs defense. And how this Bucs defense stops the run. I think that's the key to the game, personally, is how Tampa Bay defensively defends the run. Okay, 1st and 10. We've got the Ravens in the shotgun. Lamar with split backs. Pressure by the Bucs. Throw, and it's Mark Andrews for a big play and a first down. That's a gain of almost 20 yards to the 40-yard line, and that's the guy that Lamar wants to throw the football to coming into this game as questionable. I do like the aggression by the Bucs on the first play. I won't lie about that. Ooh, that was close. Honestly, not terrible coverage on the play by Keanu Neal, as he had inside help there from Mike Edwards, but Mark Andrews is just a really good player. 1st and 10. At the 43-yard line, Bucs need to make sure they take that guy out of the game. He didn't have any catches last week. Quick RPO throw to the flat. That's Andrews again for 2 catches now after having 0 last week against Cleveland. It will be 2nd down and about 7, I want to say, maybe 6. Greg Roman calling the plays for the Ravens. One thing that we've seen all year from Tampa Bay's defense, they have typically started slow in football games. And I do feel like this first drive for the Bucs is very important because of how their momentum and how they've been playing as of late. I definitely think they need to come out and get a stop here. If the Ravens can go up and score 7, I think that would be big from a momentum perspective. Blitz off the edge by the Bucs. It's actually a screen, and it's really well defended there by Tampa Bay. I do really like so far. I know that they've been gaining yards so far. It's only been 3 plays. But I just like the energy that the Bucs defense is coming with right now. I do like it. I feel it a little bit. I feel it. I don't mind it. So the Todd Bowles defense, let's see if they can get a stop here on 3rd down. Let me know who you guys are cheering for in the chat. Let me know who you guys think will win. 3rd and 9 for the Ravens here with 13 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Lamar now talking to his offensive line. Takes the snap, blitz off the right edge. Lamar throws, and it is really good coverage intended for Mark Andrews on that play. Levante David seems pumped up. I really like that play and that drive overall by the Bucs defense. Bucs defense came out. They got physically abused last week in the second half. I just like the pressure they're coming with. I like the aggression overall, and that was almost intercepted by Levante David there. Keanu Neal also in on the play. What's up, Edgar? How you doing, man? Thank you for liking the video. Appreciate that, bro. Punt is away for Baltimore, and we'll see Tom Brady. That hits the back of the Bucs player, and the Ravens will take over after a complete botchery by the Bucs. So never mind. We're going to have the Bucs defense get back on the field inside their own 10-yard line after a Raven gunner pushes his player into the hands of Jalen Darden, who personally I think is one of the worst returners in football. And the Ravens will take over after that critical mistake early in this game. D. Delaney, one of the worst players in the NFL, along with Jalen Darden, make that mistake. So don't know why these guys are still playing on this team. But hey, That's the way the Bucs want to do it. So at the 6-yard line, the Ravens will take over, and we'll see if the Bucs can get a stop. Lamar keeps it, and it's great defense by Shaq Barrett. He didn't buy Kenyon Drake for 1 second. That's as good as it gets on the read option defense there. 2nd and goal. Again, I really like the way the defense is playing right now, but you can't make mistakes on special teams like that. That's why that's a third phase of the game that people often neglect. Second and goal. See what the Ravens come in. Shotgun. Lamar throws underneath. It is complete to the 5-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and goal at the 5. Hey, Harley Quinn, how you doing? Hopefully, you keep saying you're sad every stream. I hope you're feeling all right. Cheer up. Big Al's got the Ravens tonight. 12-1 record versus the NFC, he says. 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line. Baltimore after the muffed punt on a 3rd and goal here at the 5-yard line. Blitz by the Bucs. Throw to the end zone, and a great defensive play by the young rookie McCollum, who was one-on-one with Mark Andrews. That is a huge friggin' stop right there, man. That is a huge stop by the Bucs defense. Absolutely huge. Just really good defense so far by Tampa Bay. McCollum gets his hand in there. He's a player that they really liked in training camp. Very, very athletic. Got a lot of speed to him. Obviously, very raw player, but he makes a good play there. 4th and goal with 11:06 left in the first quarter. It's Mr. Automatic with the field goal, Justin Tucker. He probably could have done that with a blindfold on. 3-0 Ravens after the muffed punt by the Bucs. Really good first possession on defense. And then the Ravens get a little lucky, but the Bucs kind of screw it up. Ravens get the fumble, and second possession, not very good by the Ravens either. James says, imagine if the Bucs finish 8-9 this season. If that happens, it'll be the first time in Brady's career he finishes the season with a losing record. It would, James. It would. We'll see what happens. Jordan says, yo, broskies. What's up, Jordan? How you doing, man? Again, I know that it's 3-0 for the Ravens, but I think the defense for the Bucs looks a lot better from an energy perspective. We'll see what the offense looks like. Special teams obviously needs to be better. I don't know why they still have Jalen Darden as a returner. I don't know. He's terrible. He runs like he's scared to get hit. I don't understand it. Harley says, thank you for the $10 super chat, by the way. She says, my best friend caught COVID. I shouldn't have said that out loud because YouTube will probably flag me now. But, so we can't go to a Halloween dance party at a fun bar. I work so hard on my costume, too. Anyway, let's go, Brady. Find another friend, Harley. But thank you for the $10. Appreciate that. Hope your friend gets better. I know you kept talking about that costume, too. You seemed pretty excited. Hopefully you can wear it somewhere else. Sports Today says, Bucs are the most undisciplined team. Defense has to play like this to keep them in it. We'll see how the offense looks today. Sports Today. Hopefully they don't have to play amazing today to win it. Hopefully the offense comes to play, but we'll see. Dante King says, what do you think is wrong with the Broncos offense? Do you think they'll fire Nathaniel Hackett after Sunday morning's game and try to get Sean Payton? Don't think Sean Payton is going to want to go to the Broncos. I don't think Sean Payton will want to unretire for anything less than a awesome situation with a somewhat young quarterback. I think a huge question revolving around the Broncos is Russell Wilson. Hackett should probably be fired. I'm not sure if I would fire him in the middle of the year, though. I'm not sure what they can really do there. What's the problem with the Broncos offense? It's a lot of different things. I think first and foremost, it's Russell Wilson playing like Russell Wilson. I just don't think he's the same player he used to be. And he has pieces around him that I don't think truly suit his skill set. I don't think this is a receiving core that really fits Russell Wilson to a T. And what I mean by that is they don't have a lot of speed. They don't have a lot of downfield threats. They don't have a lot of guys that can make those plays. And they don't have a great running game right now. So it's hard to work with all that stuff. And then on top of that, I think Hackett and Wilson are unfamiliar. So it's not like we're in Seattle. The Seahawks were used to how Russ played, so they could kind of shift and morph their offense to what he does well. I think there's a lot going on there. We're back with the Bucs opening drive on offense. Under center Tom Brady. They got play action here. Good protection. Throw high, and it's almost picked off there as Marlon Humphrey was sitting right behind Cade Otton, the tight end, and Brady gets very lucky on that first throw. Like the protection on that play, but Brady he soared that throw. That was a bad throw by Brady. He just missed that. Otton was tightly covered. It wasn't like he was wide open, but that's a pass that I feel like Brady is got to be better with. And that's why he usually throws the ball low, because that's what happens sometimes when you throw it high. Fournette on second down with a really good run there. That's rare to see from the Bucs. Gain of 9, and it will be 3rd and 1. So that's a nice run by the Bucs from shotgun there. And Fournette was able to gain a solid 8 to 9 yards. I am kind of curious to see how the Ravens run D plays without Calais Campbell, because I do feel like that's a pretty big piece. 3rd down and short, where the Bucs have kind of struggled all year. Let's see if they can pick this up. Julio Jones out wide to the right on this play. Looks like the Ravens are showing blitz. Godwin in motion. Brady hands it to Fournette. Fournette gets some space up the middle, makes a nice juke, and gets the first down. So nice first 3 plays for Tampa Bay. First play action. I like the decision. I like the play call. Bad throw by Brady, but they end up picking up a first down with 2 consecutive runs. So Lenny with that first down. What's going on, Austin? How you doing, man? Big Tampa sports guy, that Sabalski. 1st and 10. We got Brady throwing over the middle, complete to one of his 3 tight ends, Keith, on that play. Primarily the blocking fullback type guy out there. So nice play on first down. I like so far, 2 first downs, 2 passes on first down. So I like that play calling sequencing so far. The Bucs definitely look a lot more locked in from just a vibe perspective. They just look a lot more professional right now. 2nd and 1. Julio out there once again. Play action. Brady throws down the seam. It's Godwin to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, out of bounds. Big play for Tampa Bay on play action. I got to give them a clap for that. That has not been a thing we've seen over the last couple of weeks. So big play for the Bucs. And good throw by Brady through the 2 defenders in the zone, and Godwin makes the play after the catch. That's also something you'd like to see more of from the Bucs, is just Chris Godwin making plays after the catch. Because Chris Godwin after the catch this year, non-existent. That's usually where he's been really good in his career. He has not been fully healthy and has not been good after the catch. That's hurt the offense. 1st and goal, handoff to Fournette. This time it goes for a loss of 2. So this is where the Bucs struggled. When their offense was playing at its best, it still struggled in the red zone. Can they execute in the red zone here? First play goes for minus a couple yards. 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2nd and goal. Yeah, Big Al, he got thrown down. I think he kind of gave up, though. He saw two Ravens around him, and he just said, oh, shit. Second and goal at the 10-yard line. Under center, Brady. Multiple tight ends on the field. Evans and Godwin, the receivers. Play action, Brady. He's protected well. He's throwing it up to the end zone. Wide open, Evans! And there is a flag. I think Evans was out of bounds. I think Brady put a little bit too much air underneath that one. And Evans wasn't able to get both feet in bounds. There is a flag, though. They're going to call it on holding on the defense. So it's going to be an automatic first down for the Bucs. Brady gets maybe bailed out there. Brady's thrown a couple lofting balls here today. There was a defender sitting underneath that pass, so maybe Brady was aware of the spacing there. Because Evans, he gets held by Peters. And Peters is still under him. And Brady kind of lofts it up. And maybe just didn't get enough energy on that ball. But Fournette goes up the middle, and Fournette is really close to a touchdown on first and goal. He gains 4, so it'll be second and goal at the 1. So far, so good for Tampa Bay. They look a lot better today. Austin Sabalski says, I think because I live in Florida near the Tampa area, I'm able to watch the game tonight because I kept seeing and hearing it's only on Prime Video, but I turned the Fox channel. That's probably what it is, Sabalski. That's probably what it is. I saw that from a couple beat reporters of the Bucs, that the game would be on cable or something. At the 1-yard line, Brady, handoff up the middle, Fournette, touchdown, Tampa Bay. So Fournette gets in the end zone, and Fournette's telling off the cameraman. That's a good drive from the Bucs. Their first drive goes for 6. 8 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes on that drive. I love the play selection. I love the play calling from Leftwich. Been very critical of him. And first and foremost, the offensive line. Offensive line has been getting their asses kicked the last 2 weeks. They come through here on this drive with good protection for Tom and good opening lanes in the run game. So nice to see for Tampa Bay there on offense. 6:56 remaining in the first quarter. Suck up to attempt the extra point, and he is good. So it's 7-3 for Tampa Bay. Interesting opening to the game. Hey, Mitch, have you ever played any Resident Evil video games? I have not, brother. I have not. Do you recommend I play some? What do you think, James? Justin says, hey, y'all. What's up, Justin? Negan says, Brady sucks. Giselle left him for AB. What else we got here? Harley Quinn says, let's go, Bucs. Let's go, Brady. Thanks for joining me on a Thursday night. This is probably, other than the opener, this is probably like on the surface the most interesting Thursday night game we've gotten all year, I want to say. Sports Today says this is how the Bucs need to play. Throw on first down, run here and there for splash plays, good opening drive. I agree, Sports Today. I agree, man. I've been saying it all year. I've been saying it all last year. I've been saying it all the year before that. That's how the Bucs got to play, and when they execute, they can be a explosive offense. Caesar says, thoughts on Tony trade? I talked about it briefly. I'm going to be posting a short about what I thought about Tony last year, which is really the only time he's played so far in his career. I think Tony has special skills. I've never really seen a player move like him. Like, he is extremely rare in terms of his stop-start ability and his ability to make people miss. He's an electrifying player. He's one of the most electrifying players in the NFL when he gets the ball in his hands. So I'm sure Andy Reid can figure out a way to work that guy into the offense. He looked to be really, really special last year, but unfortunately has had to deal with some injuries. There's also been some questions about his character. We know that Andy Reid has dealt with those sort of cases before. Tyreek Hill being one of them, a wide receiver, right? Kareem Hunt, Frank Clark, Michael Vick, quite a few players. that Andy Reid has coached has had character issues, so to speak, and he's been able to get the most out of them. I think that he'll end up getting a lot out of Tony, but we'll see. Do I think Kamara will be traded? I don't, but if I was the Saints, I'd think about it. I'd definitely think about it. Harley Quinn says, Mitch, OMG, I've been loving your yelling and ranting lately. LOL. The enthusiasm, sorry, I can't pronounce words, is awesome. You're so funny. Thank you, Harley. I appreciate that, and sorry that I butchered your comment, but I appreciate that. I try to show emotion. I'm trying to get more amped up. I'm trying to be more animated on these live streams, especially. So thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the support, Harley Quinn. You're one of the people that make me get excited on these streams because you're always there and you're getting always excited and people are loving it. So thank you. Big Al says, I'm with you, Harley. Mitch was very passionate in Week 7 review. It's awesome. Thank you, Big Al. More shorts from that coming out too. Lamar on first down throws underneath, gain of 4. 2nd and 6. That is Oliver, the backup tight end. Where do I rank Patrick Surtain as a corner? Top 3 in the NFL. 2nd and 6. 6:30 left in the first quarter. $7-3 Bucs. Lamar in the pistol. Ricard in the slot. He motions over to the left. Handoff to Edwards, and that is really good run D by Shaq Barrett again, who's having himself a really noticeable good game here so far, especially against the run. Edgar says, hey, Mitch, what are your thoughts on Josh McDaniels' play call versus Kansas City? Be more specific. Which one? Generally, Josh McDaniels has been doing a very good job, especially lately. That's the 3rd best offense in the NFL right now, according to points scored, only behind Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. So not bad. 3rd and 7. 5:40 left in the first quarter. Big 3rd and 7. Lamar with 5:30 left in the first quarter. Shotgun, 4-man rush from the Bucs. Lamar trying to move around. Lamar on the move. Lamar is under pressure. Lamar is throwing now, and it's incomplete. Excellent defense by Tampa Bay. Not a great job to tackle Lamar for the sack, but really good job down the field in coverage, especially for a defense that does not have a lot of their key secondary players. Really good pass rush by Shaq Barrett, and really good coverage by Mike Edwards there. So far, the Ravens offense has kind of been struggling. They got those 3 points off of the muff punt. Bucs defense playing good. Let's see if their offense can continue to go to work here at the 20-yard line. Jalen Darden, who I've been critical of, darts up the middle of the field to the 37-yard line. Good return from him. Ninth Wonder says, just tuning in and glad to make it to the big show. Let's go Bucs. What's going on, Ninth Wonder? Let's go Bucs, man. Hope you're doing well. How's Deshaun Jackson doing? Not very well so far, MJ. Also, I was very confused and worried about that signing. I was confused by that signing because Deshaun Jackson, if you have to sign Deshaun Jackson at however old he is now, I worry about how good your receivers are. I'm just going to be honest. Sports Today says Todd Bowles could be cooking up a masterclass defensive performance. Bucs are angry. Bucs are definitely angry, and I have liked the play calling so far. And Bowles' job is on the line right now, so he definitely needs to showcase and show out for sure. I think we're seeing so far his defensive players that in part got him that job are really playing for him right now. How good do you think the Broncos defense is? Very good. I think it's top 5 at least. Maybe top 3. They're the only defense so far this year that they haven't played the upper echelon offenses quite yet, but they're the only defense so far that has not been kind of exposed. So You can give them that. I mean, the Bucs have been exposed. The Bills, not really. I guess you could say sort of. The Niners have been exposed, even though they've had injuries. The Cowboys, exposed a little by the Eagles, but the Broncos, point is, Broncos have been very consistent. I don't understand why he's been playing the last 3 games in a row, Sports Today. I really don't. Who's going to see Black Panther? Wakanda Forever this upcoming November. Are you, Mitch? I am. I'll probably be there opening weekend for sure. I've heard really good reviews as expected. So I'm definitely going to be there. I'm not sure what their plan is for the character moving forward, but I'm definitely going to be there. 7-3 Bucs. Second possession for the offense of Tampa Bay. First down is a handoff to Fournette, and this time it goes nowhere. Pretty routine. Second down and long. 4:50 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 10. Brady with time. Going deep. He's got Evans inside Ravens territory at the 40-yard line. Nice play by the Bucs. 1st and 10 Tampa Bay. 4:20 left in the first quarter. Do I watch the Rich Eisen show? I don't watch it in entirety, I guess you would say. I watch it in clips sometimes. If I like a clip on YouTube that I see and it pops up, I'll click on it every once in a while. I've always liked Rich Eisen a long time. I remember watching him a lot when I was younger on NFL Network. So screen to Chris Godwin. Godwin makes a nice move and he picks up 8 yards on that reception. They need to get that screen game going too. That's very important. Chris Godwin is a very important guy to that screen game for sure. 2nd down. I want to see a pass to Julio, though. He's been out there a lot, but I want to see a pass to Julio. Can we get a pass to Julio? Guys, put pass to Julio in the chat. Come on. Pass to Julio in the chat. 2nd and 1. Gronk, spike the like button, guys, if you haven't already. 2nd and 1 at the 31 of the Ravens. Toss to the right for Fournette. Fournette cuts it back. Fournette is real close to the first down. I think he got it. I'd like to see them try White on some of those outside run plays, because Fournette is a guy where if you stop his progress, if you make him go lateral, he's not that good. Fournette is a good running back when you make him go downhill, right? When you get him to go north and south, he's a real dangerous running back. When you make him go this way, he's not as good. I'd like to see them put Rachaad White in more a little bit with those plays. But 1st and 10, they get it. Godwin in the slot. Julio, the receiver, far to the left. It's a quick screen to Godwin, and Godwin picks up 7, maybe 6. So 2nd down and 4 coming up. E says, go Bucs. Harley says, Julio. Oh, yeah. He does that Belichick press conference thing. Yeah, for sure. James says, give Julio a touchdown, Brady. And Negan says, pass to Julio. Yes, sir. Ninth Wonder says, Brady's back. You better believe it. Well, we'll see. It just started, guys. Come on. It just started. 2nd and 2 with 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. It's trips to the right. Julio out there again in the slot. Brady throws it to Julio. Julio picks up the first down. Julio to the 10-yard line. He definitely looked fast on that play. Or that wasn't Julio. That was Perryman. My bad. That was Perryman. Perryman is very fast, so that makes sense. But Perryman wears 16 and Julio wears 6. Julio was in the slot. He was blocking. Perryman got the catch. That's confusing. They're both really tall, fast players, and they both wear 6, so that's not fair. At the 10-yard line, Another first down. Love the screens from Tampa Bay. At the 10-yard line, Rachaad White splits to the right. It's a quick screen to him, and that play was just a disaster from the very beginning. Did not work. I do like the screen calls, though. I will say, I do like the screen calls. I don't hate the call. It was just poorly executed. Second down here. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Second down, 50 seconds left in the first quarter. At the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and 12. There's a first down at the 1-yard line. Brady to the end zone. Evans! And just a little too far for Mike Evans. I don't think he would have caught that. I think it would have been out of bounds if he would have caught it. 3rd and 12. Tough throw. Good coverage by the Ravens on that play. 3rd and 12. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Good pass protection from the Bucs so far. Jen says, good luck, Bucs. Keep up the good fight. What's up, Jen? Thanks for joining. At the 13-yard line, 4 receivers. Brady throws to the end zone. High, incomplete. That was probably just a throwaway there. That was double covered. 4th and 12. 30 seconds left in the first quarter, and Suckup will come out for the field goal. So, good drive. Good drive by the Bucs. Didn't execute in the red zone, but it's progress. It's progress. Surprised there was only really one route going to the end zone there. That's really tough, though. That's really tough to convert. Fourth and 12 with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Suckup with the 31-yard field goal attempt. And it is good. Suckup has been good this year. And he gets another field goal. 10-3. Bucs. So it's been all Tampa Bay so far in this first quarter. The only thing that the Ravens had going for them was the muff punt. Pats Forever says the Bucs are having their on to Cincinnati game. I don't know. We'll see. E says, yeah, Bucs. I remember that game. I still remember that game. That was such a great game. James says, how about Avatar, The Way of the Water, Mitch? I heard the movie is highly anticipated. Of course it's highly anticipated. It's Avatar. It's like the second highest grossing film of all time now, but the highest grossing for a long, long time. Yeah, I'll see it. I don't know when it comes out, but I'll see it. Dante says, to me, I think the Broncos need to hand the play calling to the offensive coordinator just like the Eagles did last year. They should try something. I don't know if it's really play calling necessarily, if it's scheme. I don't know what it is. It's really hard to say. Sports Today says he has a feeling Green Bay plus 10.5 is a bet versus Buffalo. Right now, I see it at plus 11, man, and I saw it at plus 11.5. It might just be a bet out of just, like, too many points for Aaron Rodgers. I've never seen Aaron Rodgers get that many points before. It's not a bad bet. Ninth Wonder says, who do you think needs the game more, Brady or Lamar? I think Brady needs this game more, personally. Obviously, Brady's not changing his legacy. He's the greatest of all time. But for this season, Brady needs the game more. James says December 16th, 2022 is the release. Okay. That's crazy how many big movies are in a row. Isn't Shazam coming out around that time too, or am I losing it? Is that next year? Pangu says, go Ravens. What's up, Pangu? How you doing, man? Good start. Good start from the Bucs. Big Al says, E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles! They play the Houston Texans next week on Thursday Night Football. There couldn't be a better Thursday Night Football game than the worst team in the NFL versus arguably the best team in the NFL. That is Thursday Night Football for you. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Touchback for the Ravens. They will begin their drive at the 25-yard line. This is their third drive of the game. Fourth drive of the game. How am I doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good so far. First and 10 for the Ravens. Are you a Penguins fan, Pengu? At the 25-yard line. Trips to the left of Lamar. Oliver, the tight end, to the right. Play action for Lamar. Three-man rush by the Bucs. It's a throw over the middle, and it's well covered and incomplete. Intended for Isaiah Likely. Second and 10. Rookie Isaiah Likely, the preseason phenom. So far, so good for the Bucs defense. Okay. Second and 10. Pressure by Vita Vea on Lamar Jackson, and it's going to be hard for Lamar to get off of that tackle. Vita Vea with the sack for Tampa Bay to end the first quarter. Vita Vea has been questioned. He comes through here. He just bullies Linderbaum and gets to the quarterback. That's a real tough matchup for Linderbaum. Linderbaum's like 5'11". So that's a really tough matchup. What do you think of the Red Wings so far, Pengu? Ashton says, go Bucs. What's up, Ashton? How you doing, man? Harley Quinn says, sorry, Mitch, I had to go watch that segment again. It was so funny. It's all good, Harley Quinn. Just open another tab. Just stay in this tab. Open another tab. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Jennifer, what's up? Tampa's playing with your mind. The Seahawks play the Bucs this year. It's not in Seattle, unfortunately, but am I watching a new team? Maybe. Dave says, let's go Bucs from Ohio. What's up, Dave? We got the Bucs fans joining the chat now. Love it. Yeah, they're a young team there, Pengu. They're a young team. They're up and coming. Caesar says, been sick for the last 2 days. I think I had strep throat. Maxine says, now we are playing like the Super Bowl Buccaneers. What's up, Maxine? Thanks for joining the chat. I love the Bucs fans in the chat, by the way. Awesome. Ben Simmons is worse than trash. I don't disagree. Change the quarter number. We haven't even gotten to the commercial yet. Come on, man. You really gonna stress me out like that? Come on, brother. We haven't even gotten through the commercial. Second quarter coming up. I believe it will be third down for the Ravens. Third and long. No, not necessarily, Caesar. Kaylee, what's up? She says TB12, GOAT. I like the GOAT emoji. John says TB. What's up, John? Marco, who says who will win MVP this year? I think it's going to be Allen or Mahomes. I know that's kind of the easy answer, but I think it will be Allen or Mahomes, unless the Giants end up going 14-3 and Saquon leads the NFL in rushing. It's the only way. Where's the chicken man? Who's the chicken man? Aline, what's up? Corey says, how about everyone Gronk spike the like button? Let's go, Corey. Come on, baby. Do I think the Seahawks will keep Geno Smith? I do. At least so far I do. 3rd and 22. Screen to Duvernay. And the Bucs pursue very well. No yards on 3rd and 22 on a screen. Devin White is going crazy. It's 4th down. Ashton, okay. What's up, Natalie? Hi, Natalie. Go Bucs. Let's go. Ninth Wonder says, do you think that Aaron Rodgers has a chance of coming out of Buffalo with a win? I do. I do. I'm not gonna say it's impossible. I know a lot of people will say that. I don't think it's impossible. Jalen Darden on the return, darting around the corner, and a good return again by Darden, who I said is the worst punt returner in the league earlier. Special teams, the only reason the Ravens have 3 points in this game. Bucs are up 10-3, and we'll get the ball again here. Do I think the NFC East is for reals? Kinda, sorta. I think they're benefiting from a really weak NFC and NFL in general. There's just not a lot of good teams right now. But I do think the Giants are for real in terms of how they play, how they execute in their situations, how they coach. I think they're for real. The Eagles, we knew if you watch the BLV, you knew they're the most talented team in the NFL. And then number 3, you got Dallas, who's a talented team, one of the most talented teams. And then you've got solid coaching staff all around. You got a really good defense. You've got some really talented players, Parsons and Diggs and Lamb and all those guys. So I think more so the Eagles and the Cowboys, but the Giants I think are also pretty legit. So 1st down run for Rachaad White is a pickup of 3. 2nd down for the Bucs. 2nd quarter, 3:50 left in the 2nd quarter here. Tampa Bay having a real good game so far, and their offensive line is doing a better job in both facets. Brady hands to White, and White with a nice little jump cut, able to get 2 yards on the play. 3rd down. Ron, what's up? Josh says, I hope the Bucs lose. Josh, shut up. What's up, Tommy? 3rd and 4 at the 50-yard line. Empty formation for Tampa Bay. Blitz is on. Quick throw, and it's incomplete. Intended for Chris Godwin, who takes a heavy hit there. Right decision, I would say, by Brady. Quick throw. He probably would have had more time, honestly, because the Bucs did pick up this stunt. But it's a really good play by the Bucs. Stone there, the Ravens safety. Really good play by him. Really good hit. Forced the incompletion. 12:55 left in the 2nd quarter. 4th and 4. Punt. First punt of the day for Tampa Bay. And the ball bounces inside the 5 and lands at the 5. There's Scotty Miller to greet the football. And that is where the Ravens will take over. So, good punt by Tampa there. Would have liked to have had another drive that was successful and moved the football. Not quite able to do so there. Pangu, shut up. Thank you for subbing. Jennifer, what's going on? Tommy, I love how Tommy commented on my picks video. He said, at 34, whatever it was, he's like, at 34-43, I respectfully disagree. I am going to pick the Jets or something. He's like so nice about it. Meanwhile, somebody on TikTok today was like, F you, who are you to say this? This and that, you're this and that. Like, thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Tommy, for being nice. It's not halftime. It's the second quarter. Justin. What's up, Nick? How you doing, man? Which game are you guys most excited for this Sunday? I know what Jennifer's going to say. Jerry says, hola. What's up, Jerry? Nick is most excited for his Bears. Nick, you never said anything about Robert Quinn, bro. What do you think? Quinn to the Eagles. You want to watch the Bills smash the Packers? I thought you're a Jets fan. Shouldn't you want the Packers to smash the Bills? I think Brady should have hung in the pocket a bit longer, but I understand why he threw that quick, because it was a blitz and he went to his hot read, so it made sense. It just so happened that the Bucs offensive line did pick up the blitz, so he would have had more time to throw the ball. So, 1st and 10, handoff. Met in the backfield is Edwards, but he breaks a tackle, and he ends up picking a first down up on that play. Wow, that was an impressive run by Gus Edwards. Bucs not able to wrap up on that play, and a good broken tackle by Gus the Bus. That could have put the Ravens in real trouble. I will say the Bucs are really good at playing these runs against these like pistol formations. They were really good against that against the Eagles last year, and they've shown up today so far as well. Lamar Jackson on 1st and 10 looking to the flat. Free rusher is Shaq Barrett, and he gets to the quarterback for a sack. Again, Shaq Barrett showing up. 2nd down. Nicholas Gill says, good trade because we're not in win now mode. So it was good to get the contract off the team after this year and still get a solid pick. I agree. It was solid value. 4th round was solid for a 32-year-old edge player. I agree. But it's also not a bad trade for the Eagles, though. I think an Eagles team that wants to go to the Super Bowl, it's not a bad trade. 2nd and 13, 11 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Throw to Andrews. There he is. And he gets to the 21-yard line. It will be 3rd down here. 3rd down and medium. Andrews dealing with an injury. He's kind of been in and out tonight. He has caught, I think, 3 passes. He's dealing with the injury now on the sidelines. Bent over and seeing a trainer. Bent over and seeing a trainer may be taken different ways if that were Deshaun Watson. At the 21-yard line, Lamar Jackson in the shotgun. Lamar throws, and it is caught for a first down. That is Robinson on McCollum. Not an easy play to make there. It was contested, but good catch and first down for the Ravens. At the 30, Lamar quick throw out wide to the right, and he gets it to Robinson, who breaks the first tackle but can't break the second of Levante David. That picks up 7, and it looks like Lamar wants to pick on McCollum here. I have not made enough Deshaun Watson jokes this year. I need to up my Deshaun Watson jokeage. 2nd and 4. Lamar hands to Dre. No, he keeps it. That was tricky. Devin White chases him down from behind. That's rare from a linebacker. But he does pick up the first down. So it'll be first down at the 35, 40, somewhere around there. Big Al. Big Al's always doing well. 40-yard line is where they're at. Spread formation here in the gun. Bucs quick throw in the slot. That's another completion. That is Prochet. 2nd down and medium. Quick throws from Lamar on this drive. 2nd and 6. Don, what's going on, man? Brady looking at the tablet. Not gonna break it, I don't think, anytime soon. At the 47. 2 tight ends to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Prochet in motion. They hand it to the back, Edwards, and that's good run D again by Tampa Bay. That's only a gain of 2, so it'll be 3rd and 2 here. Thank you for destroying those bots, Big Al. Third and 2. About midway through the second quarter. Third and 2, hand it to Edwards. Edwards gets the first down in Tampa Bay territory. He picks up about 6 or 7. 1st and 10. 7:50 left in the second quarter. 10-3 still Tampa Bay. This has been the best sustained drive by the Ravens so far tonight. Kind of some, they haven't got a chunk play yet. Can they find that chunk play? Lamar has been kind of dinking and dunking his way, but it's been working. Screen here to Drake. Good tackle by Delaney on the play. There is a flag. It could be holding on the Ravens. We'll see what the flag's for here. Pass interference on the offense. So basically holding, kind of what I thought it would be, but pass interference on a screen. So Prochet probably got to the defender too early or something. Let's see. Yeah, so he just got there too early, I guess. 1st and 20. Classic ref call on a Thursday night. So it's 1st and 20 here. Bucs need to find a way to get off the field. There is a call. Ethan with $2. Thanks, Ethan, man. I appreciate that. He says, do you think Lamar throws for 214 plus passing yards? It looks like he might. It looks like they're throwing it a bit more than usual. First and 20, 6:56 left in the second quarter. See what the call is? Bulls patiently waiting for it. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you do Gronk Spike the like button. Almost 200 people in here on a Thursday night. That's absolutely awesome. Appreciate you. Hopefully you guys have an awesome Halloween. Let me know your favorite Halloween candy in the chat. How about that? Deshaun Jackson is confused on the sidelines, watching the game. First and 20 with 7 minutes left in the first half. Jennifer says, Mitch, do you have Starbucks in Canada? Yes, absolutely we do. First and 20. 4-man rush. Nice throw by Lamar. Caught on the sidelines by Robinson, but that was not for a lot of yards. 7 minutes left in the half. Kit Kat with marshmallows. Ooh. 2nd and 16. Lamar under pressure. Lamar escapes 2 sacks. He's still running backwards. And he throws the ball away. The problem with doing commentary for the Ravens is that I don't know when Lamar is going to get sacked. It looks like he's clearly going to get sacked. There is a flag on the play. Do I speak French? Oui, oui. No, I don't. So they call it intentional grounding on Lamar because I guess he was still in the pocket when he threw this ball. Let's see. No, he wasn't, but he didn't get it to the line of scrimmage. So that's why it was an intentional grounding. Yeah, you have to get it past the line of scrimmage or to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 36 for the Ravens, which completely eliminates field position as well. They call a draw, and Hill picks up a decent chunk, but this will be a punt from the Ravens. Well, 7's kind of impossible, Vachel. Who gets the ball in the second half? The Bucs. Mark Andrews, by the way, going to the locker room right now on 4th and 28. The Ravens will punt. Check Twitter DM. I will check it at halftime, Nick. 5 minutes left. Unless you want to super chat right now, and I'll check it right now. At the 12-yard line is where the Bucs will take over, up 10-3 with 5:47 left in the second quarter. I think if the Bucs can get any sort of points on this next drive, it would be absolutely massive. Best way to play Lamar is to force him to throw. Best way to play the Ravens is to force them to throw because they don't have good receivers. And their offense isn't very good from a passing standpoint. Best way to play Lamar, though, I think, is forcing him to get rid of the ball quick and contain, like, not letting him get the edge, funneling everything inside. So it's tougher said than done, but the Bucs are doing a very good job of it. You can't let him get the edge in the run game, and you can't let him get the edge in the pass game. You can't let him escape. And you also kind of got to want to make the receivers beat you and pressure them when you can. Like, blitz them when you can. I do think, though, Lamar would be a lot more dynamic if he had a better built offense around him for what he's good at. Not saying Lamar's not good or hasn't been good this year, but he would be a lot better. Dave says we need to score on this drive. How am I doing in fantasy right now? Oh, damn. Phone died. First and 10, handoff to Fournette. Goes nowhere. Maybe a gain of a yard. Second down. 5:30 left in the second quarter. What's up, Curtis? Second and 8. At the 17. Brady, 3-man rush. On the move, going deep. There's Evans, and it's off his face, it looked like. Incomplete. Third and 8. Almost. He did beat Humphrey on this play. Let's see. So he beat Humphrey. He threw his hand up. Bad throw by Tom, honestly. Tom was on the move to the left. But I think if Brady lofts that up there a bit further, I think that could have been a big play. Third and 8. Brady throws at the dirt, incomplete. So the Bucs will punt again. Fourth and 8. Do I think Gronkowski can come out of retirement and play at a high level? I don't know. That's hard. Okay, so Duvernay gets it to the 37-yard line. That's where the Ravens will take over. You got Baltimore +2. Good luck, man. Thoughts on McCaffrey to the 49ers. Made a couple videos about it, Curtis. Go check it out, man. Big Al says join today and get exclusive perks like members only streams. Yes, sir, Big Al. Become a YouTube member now, guys. Exclusive stream this Sunday night. It's going to be the Sunday nighter, the Bills and the Packers. The second throw, I think, was more of a throwaway, but I don't know. The first throw wasn't a good throw to Evans. Did the Bucs defer? They do get the ball after halftime. Well, they didn't call a push off, so. Yeah, usually it does, but you can also choose to kick, right? So I don't know. But they're getting the ball after half. Am I surprised by all of this, Mitch? Not super surprised. I want to see how the rest of the game goes. I really liked how the Bucs opened up on offense, and then they've hit these last two drives where they haven't looked as good. Defense is looking strong. Let's see what they can do on this drive. This is good field position for the Ravens at their own 40-yard line. Ricard, one of the backs in the backfield. Blitz off the edge to Dean. Lamar sees it and throws the flat to Drake. That's only a pickup of a couple, though. I do like the blitzes. Again, though, last couple drives, run on first down. No yards. Get back to that passing on first down. 2nd and 9. Lamar throws after that blitz by the Bucs, and he completes for a first down. Neal's trying to strip Isaiah Likely of the ball, but he can't. It's a gain of 13 and a first down Ravens. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. (10-3) Tampa Bay. Time ticking. Trips to the left. Going down the right sideline, Lamar, and there was nothing there for Bateman. Good coverage by the rookie McCollum. 2nd and 10. Yeah, really good coverage. 2nd and 10, 3:35 left in the second quarter. No Carlton Davis in this game for Tampa Bay. No Antoine Winfield Jr. No Logan Ryan. No Sean Murphy Bunting. 2nd and 10. Lamar throws first down there in the zone coverage. That's Demarcus Robinson again. Pickup of 13 or 14. Something like that. First down, and they're going hurry up at the Bucs 33-yard line. Lamar, quick throw to the right sidelines, complete down the right sideline. Robinson again, first down. Quick decisions, quick throws from Lamar Jackson on this drive. 2:40 left in the second quarter. Lamar's thrown the ball already 21 times in the first half. 2:30 left in the second quarter at the 17 of Tampa Bay. Lamar got lots of time here. Steps up, and he's going to launch it out of the end zone. Incomplete. This channel's for anybody. Not just Bucs fans. That's crazy. This is an NFL channel. I cover all 32 teams. Christina, what's up? What's up, Sabrina? What's up, twins? 155 in the chat, only 58 likes. Disrespectful, says Big Al. At the 17-yard line, 2nd and 10, throw low for Lamar. A bad throw by Lamar Jackson. It will be 3rd and 10 with 2:22 left in the second quarter. Where is Batman? I don't know where Batman is. Where is Batman? You mean my background? I need to get a Batman picture. 3rd and 10. $2:22 left in the first half. Lamar throws, completes to Likely, but it's not enough for the first down. Will the Ravens go for it here or kick the field goal? I think I'd kick it. But they'll take it to the 2-minute warning, and we'll see what the Ravens end up deciding. Ninth Wonder became a YouTube member. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Christina and Sabrina are sick. Oh. Hopefully you guys feel better. Or is it just Christina? I'm not sure. New member. Let's go. Ninth Wonder. Hold on.
Straight cash, homie.
Why won't this work? This is annoying.
Straight cash, homie.
Do I have one BLV fan for each team? I assume I do, but I don't know that for a fact. I mean, I assume that within 39,000 people, there is at least one for each team, but maybe I need to up my content for certain teams. I've liked how the Bucs have played so far, Ultra. It's been good. A lot better. Jordan, where you been at, man? I've been playing the sound effects this year. Like this one. Hold on.
Pizza time.
All right. 4th and 2. What will the Ravens decide to do here? They are going to go for it, it appears. I would kick it, but let's see if they can get it. Fourth and 2 at the Bucs 10-yard line. Empty formation. They motion in the back. Bunch to the left. Lamar calling an audible. Take the snap. Blitz. Lamar pumps. He throws, and it's incomplete. Good defense by Jamel Dean. And that's why he kicked the field goal. But what do I know? I know nothing. So the Bucs will take over. And let's see what the Bucs can do on this drive. This is a 2-minute situation for Tom Brady. That pump fake by Lamar gave them a chance there. At the 10-yard line, 1st and 10. Godwin in the slot to the right. Evans out wide to the right. Brady, quick throw over the middle. It's complete to little Scotty Miller. That's a gain of 7. Brady going to go hurry up here. 1:40 left in the second quarter. Brady in the shotgun again. To throw. Brady tipped at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Good job by the Ravens to get their hands up there. 3rd and 2 with 1:31 left in the first half. Oh, he had Godwin too. 3rd and 2, timeout taken by the Ravens. Brady was trying to get the snap off, but unable to. And maybe they had too many men on the field, so they took the timeout. Ethan says, I miss Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. One last ride next year? What do you think, Ethan? What's going on? Motion to the left for Scotty Miller. Ravens showing blitz. Brady to throw. He's got Evans in triple coverage with a catch on 3rd and 2 for a gain of like 20. That was a indefensible play. So indefensible that 3 players couldn't cover it. It was a back shoulder throw to Mike Evans. Perfect pass by Brady. And nice catch by Evans. At the 45-yard line, Tom Brady to throw. Dumps it to Fournette, who has to fall backwards catching the football. Pick up 4 or maybe 5. 2nd down, Brady going hurry up, calling an audible here, signaling to his receivers. 1:10 left in the 2nd quarter. Brady pumps, and he's going to go down and get sacked. That's Justin Houston, the old man, who beat Donovan Smith on that play. And then all of a sudden, it's going to be 3rd down. I'm not sure what the distance is going to be because they picked up a few yards on 1st down. So we'll see what the 3rd down's going to be, but there was a timeout and a commercial, so we'll see. Okay, we'll see what they call. We'll see what they do on this next play. Third and 14. 1:03 left in the first half. Most times sacked in NFL history. The next time Brady gets sacked, he'll be the most sacked quarterback in NFL history. 3rd and 14. Brady. And that's going to break the record right there. He decides to take the sack. Probably could have thrown that. But he took the sack. That was smart if there was nothing down the field because it makes the Ravens take a timeout. But let's see what he had down the field here. You saw him kind of looking to throw it. I think he maybe could have waited another second for the crosser. For Godwin there. Or at least tried to run to the right to get it. Maybe, I don't know. 4th and 21 though. For the Bucs, they will punt. Hard to tell if he would have had Godwin on that crosser. Punt. Nice punt by the rookie. Duvernay will take it from the 6, and good coverage by the Bucs, Rachaad White. So the Ravens will get it again here to finish the first half inside their own 10 or around their own 10-yard line. Eagles, Texans next week, Big Al. .46 seconds left in the half. Bucs up 10-3. And here says favorite Canadian player, Wayne Gretzky. At the 14-yard line, Lamar throws it to Kenyon Drake, his running back, who gets out of bounds and picks up a few yards. 41 seconds left in the half. Trying to get into Justin Tucker range. Guess what you're dressing up as for Halloween. Are you guys doing a twin costume or what are you guys doing? 2nd and 7 with 41 seconds left in the half. 4-man rush, Bucs. Lamar trying to escape the pressure from his left. He finds a receiver. It's Isaiah Likely to the 30-yard line and a first down, but time is ticking here. Unless there was a timeout. Okay, they take a timeout. I think that's their last timeout. So they got 30 seconds. They can spike it once they get into range for a field goal. That's interesting, though, that they take a timeout there. Usually you don't take a timeout. I guess it might have taken a while to get there. $30 seconds left in the first half. 1st and 10 at their own 30. Lamar. Pressure by Joe Tryon. Lamar throws deep. Incomplete. There is a flag. They're going to call face mask on Joe Tryon on that play? Automatic first down and a 15-yard penalty. Oh, face mask on the tackle. I thought it was going to be on Lamar, but yeah, that's a penalty. I thought they meant on Lamar. Like, how did he get a face mask on Lamar? 1st and 10 at the 45 now. That's a significant penalty. The Ravens probably need 15 yards here. Pressure. Lamar throws high. It's caught, though. So they'll be able to get a field goal here if they spike it. They will spike it. Well, they still got enough time for another play, probably. 10 seconds. Lamar spikes it at the 43-yard line of Tampa Bay. They could run one more play if they wanted. I can't show the game, sorry. Second and 10, 8 seconds remaining in the half. They're going to remain on the field offensively here. It's going to be a quick throw or nothing for Lamar. Lamar throws out of bounds. 4 seconds left in the half. Okay, Justin Tucker from 60? Something like that. Coming up. 61. 61-yard attempt here for Justin Tucker to end the first half. Which has been an interesting first half. We'll talk about it. Tucker is blocked. So that's no good. Good play by the Bucs to get in there and block that field goal because Tucker's, I know it was 61 yards, but that could have been 3. That could have been 3. You get that in Tucker range. That's a big block before half, especially from a momentum perspective. You know, the momentum kind of felt a little dead there for the Bucs. They started off really well. They go into halftime up 7, though. Solid. 10-3 Tampa Bay. Yeah, that kick got blocked. So the Bucs lead 10-3 at halftime. Good start from the offense of the Bucs, and then they kind of stalled out at the end of the half there. I still think they need to be aggressive throwing the ball down the field, play action. I like the play action choices. Still lean on that passing game, though. And honestly, I will say Brady's been, the offense has been better. It's been better. It just looks more competent. It looks more confident. It looks more together. It hasn't resulted in a ton of points yet, but I like what I'm seeing a lot more today than I have the last couple of weeks. That's for sure. I think they will have a decent second half. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I think Brady's been solid, a little bit conservative, understanding the game and the way his defense is playing. He has taken maybe a couple of conservative plays there. At the end of the half, he takes a sack where maybe he could have thrown the ball. But understanding that situation, trying to get, the Ravens to take the timeout, take the sack, throwing the ball at the feet of a receiver on third down. Like, he was kind of aggressive early in the game, and then once the game sort of settled in terms of the game flow, the Ravens haven't really been able to get a lot going offensively. So Brady has kind of settled into this conservative mindset. But I'd like to see them go out there in the second half and start slinging the ball a little bit more and using play action and throwing the ball early downs. Defensively, I think the Bucs have been very well prepared. I think they've been playing very, very well, especially against the run game of the Ravens. They've been doing a very good job setting the edge. I think their defense is playing with passion. They're playing with fire. They're playing with energy. They're playing like a defense that their head coach, who's their defensive coach, his job's on the line. Offensively for the Ravens, I think the things that have been working most are the quick passing game and just keeping them on schedule and keeping them in rhythm, and Lamar getting the ball out quick. Their run game has not really been able to get it going, but they haven't really tested the Bucs with a lot of Lamar Jackson-esque runs. I would try at least a couple times in the second half. In terms of defensively, it's been okay. I mean, I think it's more the Bucs kind of stopping themselves, to be honest with you. But I think they're doing a solid job in coverage, playing more so coverage than blitzing. They've been blitzing here and there, but they've been doing a good job against the run when they've needed to. So I think it's been probably a better game for the Bucs, but a relatively competitive game between, I still think, two solid teams. But the story of the game so far, I think, has been the way the Bucs have played up front. They just look a lot better than they have in recent games. And their offensive line has been better, too. I will say that. I know that Brady's got sacked a couple times, but I don't think it's really been the offensive line. If you guys haven't already, make sure that you do Gronk spike the like button. I didn't mean to play that sound effect. And Gronk spiked the notification bell for notifications when I go live and when I post the latest video. Make sure to be updated with everything going on the BLV. What else? It is halftime. Any questions you guys got for me at halftime is the time to ask. Christina says she's going as Harley Quinn, and Sabrina is going to dress as Black Widow or Domino for Halloween. That's awesome. I love that. That's awesome. I like the theme. Big Al's taking a quick walk around the block, and then he's probably going to come back and eat some wings. That's probably what he's going to do. No questions? Nick Gill with his power rankings. Patriots at 22. Wow, that's low. Seems low to me, at least. Giants at 4? Above the Cowboys? That seems weird. So if the Bucs beat the Ravens, where are you going to put the Bucs? Because you have them at 18, down 7 spots. Are you going to move them back up? What's up, UFO? What's up, Tessa? Nice to see you, Tessa. What took you so long? Why did you take so long? You eating cookies or something? Tessa says, Ravens take the win. Come on, Crows. But the Hawks are better. Sorry, Ravens fans. Tessa, we're doing Giants Seahawks Sunday. You going to be there? Yeah, I don't know. I think the Patriots are better than 22nd in the NFL. That's just my opinion on that. He has the Jets 11 spots higher than us. So we'll see what happens on Sunday. We'll see. So you think the Patriots will win on Sunday, but you have them 11 spots lower than the Jets. That doesn't make any sense. Love Tampa, but things aren't going well. How aren't things going well? They're up 10-3. They're winning. I'd call that going well. They get the ball after halftime. See if they can do something with it. Am I wrong, UFO? Tessa, shut up. Shut up, Tessa. Stop laughing at the Bucs. That's not very nice. Mean. Ninth Wonder says, do you think Belichick made a better decision going with Mac Jones instead of Zappy? I do, yes. Yeah, they probably should have had at least one more drive there, Dave. I agree, but progress, right? Progress. They actually have a lead, which is nice. When's the last time this team had a lead? I do think the Bucs need to keep taking some shots down the field, though. I do think Lamar and the Ravens need to continue to go to that quick game. What do I think of the Seahawks-Giants game? I like both teams. I think it's a bit disrespectful that the Giants are underdogs again because they've been underdogs so many times, except they only lost one game. But it does make sense. I think it should be a really good game. I don't really know who's going to win, to be honest with you. I think I can see both teams winning. I think it will come down to how the Seahawks defense is able to defend Saquon and some of the play action stuff that the Giants do on offense, because I'm still a little bit suspect, a little bit skeptical about that Seahawks defense. I know they've played better, but I still have my worries about them. And I do wonder how healthy DK Metcalf is going into this game. If he's going to be able to play, that would be a big loss. DK is not hurt long-term, Tessa, but he might be out for this game, or he might at least be less than 100%. So we got to see how that goes. But I do expect the Seahawks to be able to make some plays on offense. I do. I think it will be a field goal game. I think it will be close. Dave says, we can hope on progress. Can't remember last time when we had a lead at half. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I don't remember either. Was it the first game of the year? They've won 3 games. Or I guess it was the Atlanta game. Because they were up 21-0 in that game. But, yeah. Okay, second half coming up. Here we go. Looks like the Bucs getting the football first here. 10-3 Tampa Bay. I think this is the first game the Ravens have trailed in the first half. I could be wrong about that, but the Ravens have been a really good first half team this year. They've kind of fallen apart in the second half. Okay. Here we go. Let me know who you guys think's going to win this game. Put it in the chat. Bucs are up 10-3. It should be a good second half. Okay. Tucker to kick off. And touchback. So the Bucs will begin at the 25-yard line. Died with the Raiders, the pirate logo. What's going on, Died? How you doing, man? This is the 15th season for John Harbaugh as Ravens head coach. Wow. At the 25-yard line, Brady hands it to Fournette. Fournette up the middle and a gain of 4. Second down. 14:50 left in the third quarter. I will say, Leverett in there at left guard has been much better than Godke. I will say that. If they've got to go with him the rest of the year, that might be the answer. I know Ryan Jensen is set to come back at some point this year. 2nd and 6. Trips to the right. Fournette back to the right as well. Brady looking right for a screen, but it's incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 6 for Brady and the Bucs. Third and 6. Otten the tight end. Evans and Godwin in a stack to the right. Brady takes the snap. Brady moves to his right. Brady trying to avoid the rush, and he has to throw it at the ground again. So it's 4th down and an immediate 3-and-out for Tampa Bay. Not the way they wanted to start the second half. So a far cry from the beginning of the game where they were looking good on offense. Can't seem to get anything going offensively over the past couple of drives, or the past 3 or 4 drives now. Well, they've been last drive they were able to get it going a bit, but then they stalled out. This drive, 3-and-out. So back to the drawing board for Tampa Bay. Their defense is going to have to hold once again here. Punter Carmada has been pretty good. I think that's how you say his name. 5-yard penalty on the special teams of the Bucs. Not sure why. False start. Something. I don't know. 4th and 11. Punt. Very good punt. Duvernay has to take it from his own 10-yard line. And runs it to the 20. Great punt. He's been having a great game today. That dude. So, Ravens will start the second half, their first possession of the second half, at the 20-yard line. Bucs fail to do anything in the middle 8 there. Get no points before the half, get no points after the half. Making life difficult on their defense. 13:58 left in the third quarter. First and 10 for the Ravens. At their own 23. Keeper for Lamar. Funneled inside, and Lamar breaks it up inside. A big play for Lamar Jackson to the 45-yard line and close to the 50 after he's able to break a tackle. Good stop and start there by Lamar Jackson. A big run for him. So, yeah, he was stopped there. Joe Tryon was right on him. But, I mean, Joe Tryon played that well. He didn't let him get outside. There's nobody in the inside there to take Lamar. So expect them to try to expose that some more. Handoff up the middle for Gus Edwards. Pickup of a few. 2nd and 7, probably. 2nd down. 13 minutes left in the third. Kadarius thoughts. Oh, man, this is like the fourth person that asked. Very talented player. We'll see if he can adapt to the culture of the Chiefs. He's got rare stop-start ability, really good with the ball in his hands. I think he could be the most talented receiver on that team. But we'll see if he can pick it up and if he can get in Kansas City and become a member of that team. 2nd down. Pickup of 7 on the run. It will be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. 12:25 left in the third quarter. Mark Andrews left the game earlier. He was dealing with an injury before the game. And it will be 3rd and 1 in Tampa territory. Handoff to the right. Gus Edwards cuts it back. And it did not look like he was going to get any yards, but he ends up picking up a good gain of about 10 to the 30 of Tampa Bay. So, the Bucs offense has been stalling out lately, not been able to get anything going. The Ravens offense has been getting more going, but haven't really put up any points yet to show for it. Can they put up some points on this drive? First and 10 with 11:54 left in the third quarter. There is a Buck down on the field. They already have a ton of injuries defensively. Defense has been playing really good tonight despite that. But we'll see how serious this injury is. They can't afford especially to lose any more secondary players. Their secondary is already super thin. Shaq Barrett is down, says Ultra. Well, as good as Shaq is, that wouldn't be the biggest loss in the world, but he's been having a good game tonight. We'll see if the Ravens can score some points on this drive. They're already in Tucker range. They refused to take a field goal earlier. Do the Pats play who again? Who? Nick. Nick's a beauty. I'm not sure who the most important defender is. Against the Ravens, maybe not, but I don't even know who they called up for depth at corner, because I want to say they only dressed like 4 corners today. Shaq Barrett injured on the play, being helped off the field, now walking off but hesitant to put weight on his left ankle. So watch out for that. Shaq Barrett, good edge defender for the Bucs, and it's very important to set that edge against the Ravens. That's where their whole offense is centered around. So we'll see if Shaq can come back. Hand off to Gus. Broken tackle, but good run D on that play by Tampa Bay. Gus Edwards has broken some tackles tonight. You do always wonder about running backs coming back from significant injuries, how they may be able to break through contact, but he had a good game last week. He's been solid tonight. Second and 9 at the 31. Quick screen to Duvernay. He's down the left sideline, and he gets a first down. Just had the numbers advantage over there, so Lamar throws it out there and picks up the first down. Ricard. Tough for a corner to get off that block. 300-pounder. First and 10 with 10 minutes left in the third quarter. In the red zone now are the Ravens on their first possession of the second half. Handoff up the middle. Picks up a solid gain on first down. Shaq Barrett going to the locker room on the cart. He is sitting alongside the driver there. We'll see what's wrong with him. How big of a loss is Chase for the Bengals? I think it's pretty significant. He's an awesome player. And he demands a ton of attention from the other defense. So, 2nd and 4. Lamar, play action throw. Great throw by him for a first down to Duvernay right in a tight window. First and goal, 9:30 left in the third quarter. What's up, Delilah? How you doing? At the 5-yard line, 1st and goal, Ravens. Ricard in motion. Lamar throws to his running back, Drake, and that's a touchdown, Ravens. So Baltimore goes down the field on their opening drive and scores a touchdown, the second half opening drive, I should say, and puts the pressure back on the Bucs, an offense that hasn't done anything since the first quarter. We'll see if the Bucs can respond. It's kind of an awkward spot that the Ravens have found themselves in because they're usually winning at this point in the game. But they have to come back and they have to tie it up, and they will with an extra point. Kenyon Drake with the touchdown. The extra point is good. It does not get blocked. 10-10. You guys with the Delilah jokes. Delilah says, let's go Ravens. Jay says, draining drive on the Tampa defense. Offense needs to get it going, man. They need to score some points. Tough to win the game, only scoring 10 points. Shaq is out of the game with an ankle injury, by the way, so that's a significant blow to the Bucs as well, who are already missing about 6 defensive starters. Hopefully he's not out long term for the team. Rashad Bateman out of the game with a foot injury as well. He hasn't been able to be healthy all year. Just two banged up football teams here. Dave says, we need to score on this drive. Yeah, arguably. Tucker kicks it. Touchback. Okay, let's see what the Bucs do. Offense needs to get it going. Brady under center. Play action. Throw to the running back, White. White cuts it back. White gets a first down. Great after the catch to the 45-yard line. That's a little spark there from the rookie running back, Rashad White. Finally, a Buck that could break a tackle and make some yards after the catch there. They need more of that. At the 45-yard line, Handoff on first down. Nice run by White for a gain of 7, maybe even 8. Second down. (10-10), guys. Bucs need a score on this drive. Mr. Pancake says that Evans needs to not drop the ball. 2nd and 2 at the 47 of the Ravens. Handoff to Julio. And Julio gets nothing on that handoff. Julio coming off slow. 3rd and 2. He's been in and out of this game, dealing with an injury. Not sure how healthy he is. I think it's a knee injury for Julio. I lost track. 3rd and 2 at the 47-yard line. Scotty Miller in the game for Julio now. Shotgun for the Bucs. Brady throw, and it's not a great pass intended for Evans. Not sure exactly what they were trying to hit there. Brady looked like he was off. Evans looked like he was off. Just not good communication there. All right, so the Bucs are going to punt on 4th and 2. That could have been an argued that you should go for it there, but... And it's a touchback on the kick. So, Bucs offense again, nothing on that drive. There's 125 people in here, but there's only about like 7 in the chat right now. I'm not sure what you guys are doing. Say hello in the chat. What's going on, guys? Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know where you're watching the game. Not sure on that 3rd down if Evans was supposed to sit there in the zone or what. Because it looked like Brady wanted him to. First and 10 at the 20-yard line. Ravens with the football. Motion, handoff to Duvernay. Duvernay gets a first down and a big pickup of 15 to 20. Two Bucs tripped over each other. Devin White and Mike Edwards on that play. Both Bucs defenders went outside instead of going, both went inside instead of going outside. First and 10. Handoff up the middle, Gus Edwards. Not much on that play. Second down. Biggest surprise so far, Giants or Jets, and can either one make the postseason? I would say the Giants are the bigger surprise because of how well they're playing. I think the Jets are more so like, it's hard to explain. They're winning games, but it's kind of more ugly. I think the Giants have been more impressive. 2nd and 8 for the Ravens. Handoff to the right, Drake. He picks up 3, so it'll be 3rd and 5. I think the Giants will make the playoffs. I'm not sure about the Jets. I think the Jets might hit a wall. It's tough. Their division's really hard. So, 3rd down. Jeez, with these Matt Ryan jokes, just killing Matt Ryan in the chat. 3rd and 5, 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Big 3rd and 5. Lamar throws over the middle, complete to Likely, who makes 2 Bucs miss, who breaks a tackle and gets to the 40-yard line of Tampa Bay. So the Ravens now have all of the momentum, are in Tampa Bay territory. Comeback player of the year, Saquon. You could argue for sure. You could also argue, could you argue Geno Smith? I understand he wasn't hurt, but like, Lamar pumps. Lamar is tackled from behind by Joe Tryon. It's a loss of a yard, I think. Might be a sack. 2nd down and long. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Second and 11. 10-10. .340 left in the third quarter. Lamar hands it up the middle to Hill, and Hill picks up a first down on 2nd and 11. Run right up the middle for a gain of 12. First down. At the 29 of Tampa Bay. Duvernay in orbit motion behind the quarterback. Handoff Edwards. Edwards with another jump cut. Picks up 1 or 2 yards. 2nd down. 2:45 left in the third quarter. Ravens with the opportunity to take the lead here on Thursday Night Football. Second and 8. At the 27 of the Bucs. Lamar hands it. Nope, he keeps it. And he runs into 2 Bucs and gets hit heavy. That's a gain of nothing. 3rd down. Big 3rd down. 3rd and 9. Pat O'Connor, a reserve for the Bucs, coming in with a big hit there. 3rd and 9 for the Ravens with 1:40 left in the third. 10 all, Turtle. At the 28 of Tampa Bay, there's a bunch to the right. Lamar, quick screen. And Robinson's able to make multiple Bucs miss and get the first down. That looked like it was going nowhere. And again, with a back-breaking first down, the Ravens are able to convert. Wow. That looked like a hold unlikely, but the Bucs got a tackle there. These screens have been back-breaking. 1st and 10 at the 13 of the Bucs. Lamar up the middle to Hill. Pickup of 3. Yeah, Demarcus Robinson's been on the Ravens like all year. He got cut by the Raiders in like week 1 or something, and then he signed with the Ravens. 2nd and 7 for the Ravens. Bucs defense that's very thin, getting worn out. Ravens have ran a lot of plays lately. Play action for Lamar. Joe Tryon chasing. Lamar throws to the end zone. Touchdown Ravens. Isaiah Likely, I think, was able to keep his feet in bounds there. He's having a really good game. Bucs defense just appears to be gassed. Shaq Barrett hurt now. Lamar keeps the play alive and finds his guy. And it was a great catch by Likely. They haven't shown the sideline view. Let's see. Yeah, that's a touchdown. He got both feet in bounds. So it will be 17-10 Ravens after trailing 10-3. They are now winning 17-10. Entering the fourth quarter, by the way, because it's going to be the end of the third quarter in about 5 seconds. The extra point is good. Checking my underdog pick'em. See how we're doing. If you guys already haven't signed up to Underdog, use the promo code BLV. They will double your first deposit up to $100, guys. Links in the description. Use the promo code BLV. I was just checking my pick'em. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're on pace. We're on pace. Okay. The Bucs need to get on the same page on offense. Ethan, thank you for the $5. He says, would you rather chew gum found under a table for 24 hours, or be forced to wear your great-granddad's socks as mittens when you have a runny nose. Probably the gum. At the 25-yard line. Empty formation for the Bucs. They desperately need some points. Quick screen to Godwin. He breaks the first tackle. He picks up 3, possibly 4 yards. And that will end the third quarter. So, fourth quarter is coming, guys. Fourth quarter is coming. Bucs have been unable to do anything since the first quarter on offense. Can they tie this game up? If they can, it'll make for a good ending. That's for sure. Big Bub said, how much would you pay to continue eating bread? I have no idea. I have no idea. Probably less than you would think. But it would suck to, like, never be able to eat bread anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I probably wouldn't do that, Big Bub. I probably wouldn't do that. That's way too much. I wouldn't do that. If they have a losing regular season record, I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl. I think Cooks would help more Sports Today. That's a lot. Wow, you're a big bread guy, eh? Who would I pick? Pick what? For what? Seven and 10 and win the Super Bowl. You know how many people would be so angry at the fact that Brady was able to make the playoffs at 7 and 10? You know how many people would be so angry about that? 2nd and 6. The Bucs throw. First down, Godwin. I think that's his 5th catch of the day. Bucs desperately need a touchdown drive in this fourth quarter here. Do I like how the Giants won? Yeah, I love how the Giants won. Absolutely, man. First and 10, 14:30 left in the game. At the 36, Brady in the shotgun. Brady throws, the ball's tipped at the line. He did have a receiver open, but the Ravens are able to get in the passing lane there. 2nd and 10, 14:20 left in the game. You do wonder after that long touchdown drive if the Bucs should have gone for it on 4th and 2. But hindsight is 20/20, right? 2nd and 10 at their own 34. Julio back on the field. Brady, pressure from his right, going deep down the left. He's got Evans to the 15-yard line with a huge catch and a great ball by Tom Brady. 2 players in coverage there, Marlon Humphrey and Stone. That is the explosive play that the Bucs needed right there. I love this Leverett guy. He just celebrates after every play. It's actually hilarious. I love it. Great throw. Great throw by Brady. And nice catch by Evans. Nice route by Evans, too. All right. At the 13-yard line of the Ravens, play action Tom. Tom looking to the end zone and just out of reach for Kyle Rudolph. So close, and Brady puts his head down and says, if that was Gronk, that was a touchdown. You know it. You know it. Brady just put it a little bit too far, but I mean, Stone was like right on his back hip, so I understand why he wanted to lead him, but that's just a lack of chemistry between those two guys, and maybe overestimating the speed of Rudolph. I don't know. 2nd and 10, Brady. Low for Evans, and that was almost picked off by Marcus Peters. So it'll be 3rd and 10 here. Bucs just can't get any consistency here. They got the big play that they needed, but can they put it in the end zone? Mike Evans didn't turn around. Brady is not happy. It just feels like these two, they've played with each other for 3 years. They should be on the same page. And they're just not a lot of the time. 3rd and 10. Brady steps up. Brady. He's going to run and he slides. So it's 4th down. (17-10) Ravens, and Suckup will come out for a field goal. So it would be 17-13. Which isn't bad. There's still lots of time left. Brady could have thrown it there to Julio, maybe. (30-yard field goal for Suckup. And the kick is good. (17-13). Is Otten even out there? He's been out there a little bit. That's not true, Curtis. Brady beat Mahomes in his first season in the regular season. What did you do? Evans, I think, has over 60 yards. That one play was like at least 40 yards. Yeah, he has 102 yards. Yeah, Brady and Evans are just off. Still 12:26 left in the game. We've got a 4-point game. Can we get 11 more Gronk spikes before the game ends? Let's go. Gronk spike the like button, says Big Al. First name, last name says I want Tampa to go 7-10 and win the Super Bowl, or even 6-11, or 5-12, or 4-13, or 3-14. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think. At least I went over on my suck up field goal prop. There is that. There is good in the world. Okay. Duvernay comes out of the end zone, and good coverage by the Bucs special teams. The Ravens will take over at their own 16-yard line, and the Bucs defense without Shaq Barrett, Antoine Winfield, Carlton Davis, Akeem Hicks, Logan Ryan, Sean Murphy Bunting will have to stop Lamar Jackson, who are without Mark Andrews and Rashad Bateman. They have to hold because the Bucs still need that touchdown, that elusive touchdown, or at least 2 more field goals. First and 10, 12:21 left in the game. Handoff to the right, Edwards. Big run for Gus the Bus Edwards to the 38-yard line. And this is what happened to the Bucs late in the Carolina game. They just ran out of gas, especially with the lack of depth out there. You got to wonder how they may hold up here on this drive, which is a key drive. They have to at least hold the Ravens to 3. That's a big lane to the right for the Ravens. Gus is down now, who hopefully he's all right. He's had to deal with some really shitty injuries the last couple of years. They're going to go to commercial. Damn, Ultra, you cursed him, you jackass. You jackass. If you haven't already, Gronk spiked the like button, guys. Let's try to get to 100 likes. I mean, we must have had at least 5,000 people in here tonight. We don't even have 100 likes. That sucks. Come on. 100 likes. Ultra's a curse. It's what happens to the Falcons. Ravens were terribly injured last year and again are injured today. Time update. They just came back from commercial. 12 minutes left in the game. Everyone's getting on Devin White tonight. I know he hasn't had a good game. First and 10. 11:40 left in the fourth. Lamar fakes the power option play and throws it over the top to Isaiah Likely for a first down. Creative play there for the Ravens. Especially with some of the younger players in the secondary. That's tough. That's tough. That's a good play. (17-13) at the 45 of Tampa Bay. Handoff. Drake. Bucs trying to strip the football from him. He picks up 6, maybe 7. Second down. Bucs desperately need a stop right now. They're getting just... Big data is back. Oh my goodness. Second and 3, Lamar hands to the right, and they get the first down. Drake, 9:50 left in the game. This Ravens team that hasn't been able to hold a lead, can they hold it? Who would win if they played Eagles or Bills? I think I'd go with the Bills. I don't think it would be a blowout by any means. I think it would be close. 9:30 left in the game. At the 35-yard line. Play action, Lamar. He hits his receiver for another first down. Quick little RPO play to Duvernay for the first down. 11 yards there. Ravens offense has been in rhythm these last few drives. This is just... I've been impressed by the play calling of the Ravens too. I mean, they're really calling things well as well. Give Greg Roman some love. 24-yard line. Keeper for Lamar around the edge. He gets a first down. And Lamar is angry. He is pissed. Must be on the Ravens. Ricard gets a holding call, so it'll be first and I'm not sure how many. Lamar was pissed. Jumping up and down. Oh. Because he took a late hold. Lamar was pissed. $8:30 left in the fourth. First and 10. Hand to the left. Drake to the 21. Second down. Gus Edwards has a hamstring injury and is questionable to return. Probably not, Joe. Second and 7. 8 minutes left in the game. I could see Lamar going to the Ravens, the Dolphins, or the Niners. Second and 7 with 7:45 left in the game. Lamar scrambling to his right. He's going to take off, and I don't think he got the first down. It's 3rd and 1, or probably 3rd and 1. 7:30 left in the game. Third and 1. Massive 3rd and 1, guys. 7 minutes remaining in the game. At the 15, hand to Duvernay. He gets the corner, and he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Ravens. So with 6:55 left, the Bucs are down 11, and they can't seem to stop the Ravens. 2-possession lead. 23-13. 3rd and 1. They run a reverse, and they get a touchdown. Not sure what Dean was doing. $6:55 left in the game. This is going to take a comeback. Tucker is good. 24-13 Ravens. The Bucs defense, quite frankly, just looks gassed. I'm not sure, Big Data. I'm not sure. This game, I think it's mostly injury related, but yeah, it's tough, man. Guess what? What's up? This is a strange team because nobody is that good. Strange season, I should say. I think if they lose this game, they're going to be fired. No, he doesn't, Lane. He doesn't. For a good portion of time, Atlanta fan. You might be too young, though, so I don't really know to know. First and 10. 6:55 left in the game. It's not over yet. But the Bucs need to go down and they need to get at least a field goal on this drive. Down by 11. At the 25-yard line, Godwin in the slot to the right. Brady throws out wide to Evans, and he goes out of bounds. That's a pickup of 6. Is this season proving Bruce Arians was a lot more valuable than we all thought? Maybe. I think you got to say at least a little bit. At the 32-yard line, Brady in the shotgun. Throws to his back wide open, White for the first down. He goes out of bounds. It is nice to say that Brady is throwing to a running back named White. I will say that. If there's any positive in this game. 6:30 left in the game. Bucs going hurry up. The Ravens look like they have too many players on the field. The throw underneath to Julio is incomplete. Julio was open. Brady, I don't even really want to say he missed him. Julio kind of like slid. Again, just a quarterback and a receiver maybe being a little bit off there. 2nd and 10. Brady throws out wide to Evans. It's caught for a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3, I think. 3rd and 2. You're nervous for the Jets game? It should be fun, man. Handoff, and it's a first down, White to the 50-yard line. 6 minutes remaining in the game. White has been in the game a lot lately. $5:50 left in the game. Brady in no huddle. Brady pumps. Brady's going deep down the left to Scotty Miller, and that could be pass interference. It is. So that was a little bit underthrown by Tom, but the corner didn't allow Scotty to catch that. Joe, it's funny that John Harbaugh is complaining about that call because Joe Flacco used to do that all the time. And he gave him a face mask too. So yeah, that's a pass interference. So a huge play there on Stevens. That's going to be a huge chunk gain for the Bucs. Can they put this in the end zone from the 11-yard line? There's 5:41 left in the game. Godwin motions in. Brady looking right to Godwin. Godwin trying to break a tackle, cannot. He gets to the 6 or 7-yard line. That is pass interference. You can't not play the ball there. And he also got a hand in the face mask. And Joe Flacco used to do that all the time. So it's definitely pass interference. I know the ball was underthrown, but that's the call. That's the way they call it. At the 7-yard line, Brady looking right, on the move to the right, stopping, throwing. It's tipped up in the air, and it's incomplete. Almost intercepted by 36. Not sure who that, Chuck Clark? Somebody is down on the field. Brady just trying to make a play out there, scrambling around, but no Bucs come open, and it's almost picked off on the last play. Somebody for the Ravens is down in the secondary. Kyle Hamilton. Do I think the Bucs are just bad? I don't think they're bad. I don't think they might not be good. Like, I think they might just be average. Like, I think there's a difference between being average and being bad. Like, you know what I mean? They might be bad, but 3rd and goal. No one was open on that play. 4th down if they don't get this 3rd and goal, and we'll see what their decision will be. But it's 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. Empty formation for Tom. He pumps. He waits. He throws, and he gets a touchdown, but there is a flag. What's the flag for? Holding. Oh my goodness. They had a touchdown and they get called on holding. I was looking at the wrong player. Smith has been a liability these last couple of games with the penalties. So it's 3rd and goal, so they have to replay 3rd down. It's not 4th down yet, but it's from the 16-yard line, so Brady's probably going to have to take a strike to the end zone anyways. Let's see what he does. Throws out wide to Julio to the 3-yard line. The 2-yard line, that's interesting. It's 4th and goal at the 2 now. Because they are down 11, so a field goal would get you within 8. So the field goal is an option here, but you're at the 2-yard line. So do you decide to go for this is the question. Brady made a good play on the last 2 plays consecutively. They need a play right here. And a false start, I think, on the Bucs. The Bucs are just so disorganized and poorly coached. It's ridiculous. How do you take a false start there? So now they're going to kick a field goal. False start on Leonard Fournette, who went in the game for that play. I don't think that was really on Fournette. I think that was on... I don't know who that... I wouldn't really say that was on Fournette. So Suckup's going to have to attempt the field goal. They're going to be down 8 if he can put this through. Team is so poorly coached. Like that's a detail right there that you can't get down. You can't take a false start. That play was clearly designed for that situation in the red zone, and those players are not prepared to execute it. So it's just the Bucs all year. 24-16. It's still a 1-possession game with the 2-point attempt. But the defense needs to make a stop. The Bucs defense has not made a stop in quite some time. They did get a little bit more rest there, though. Still got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning with about 4 minutes left. So they get the holding call on 3rd down for... They had a touchdown to Otten. Called back, and then on 4th down, they get a false start, so they're not even able to go for it. That's tough. Who will Brady play for next season? Retirement? Or, I don't know, the Patriots? Who knows? Bucs have had a lot of field goals in the red zone. I'm pretty sure that false start was on Hainsey. I don't think it was actually on Lenny. I think Hainsey snapped it late. Tom to the Raiders or San Fran? Maybe San Fran. I don't think, Josh obviously being there would make sense, but they signed Carr, so I don't think so. Brady said he'd play till 45. He's 45, so if he retires after the year, he won't retire tomorrow. Don't worry about that. The coaches are terrible, man. I've been saying this for 3 years. But obviously Arians, whatever he did there, he held something together there. I don't know what it was. A lot of field goals. This game's not over though, guys. Return from the 5-yard line. Duvernay. A big return for him to the 40-yard line. And that is not exactly ideal if you're Tampa Bay, the 40-yard line of Baltimore. It's not exactly ideal. When did he say 50? When did he say that? 1st and 10, 4:47 left in the game. Can the Bucs get a stop? Come on, make this dramatic. Come on. Hand off to Drake, and they can't get the stop here. He's already in Justin Tucker field goal range to the 25-yard line, and the run defense again gets gashed by Kenyon Drake. That's probably game, guys. $11 points with probably like 3 minutes left. I don't think that's enough time. First and 10, 4 minutes left. At the 21-yard line. Lamar up the middle. It's going to keep it himself. I think it was a designed screen, but it wasn't open. So smartly, he picks up some yards and chews the clock. So it will be 2nd down and 7. 3:40 left. Well, he can't, badass. He can't. 2nd and 6. 3 minutes left in the game. Lamar hands it. And there's good effort by the Bucs, but Hill's still able to break 3 tackles and pick up 4 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 1, maybe 2 here. It was actually really good in the first half, and then it just fell apart. 2:30 left. Ever since Shaq went out, it's really fallen apart. But 3rd and 1. Lamar hands it, and they do stop him here on 3rd and 1. So the Ravens will probably kick a field goal, but that's still not good enough. .216 left. The Bucs take a timeout here. I think I would have just let the clock run to the 2-minute warning, honestly. Ravens will make the playoffs. Probably as a wild card team. I don't think they're going to do much once they get there, though. 4th and 1 for the Ravens. They're going to attempt the field goal here. "30-yard attempt for Tucker. It is good. So, 27-16 with 2:12 left. The Bucs basically need a miracle here. They need a touchdown really fast and a onside kick. The crazy thing is, even at 3-5, the Bucs are not out of their division. When is their bye week? They need that bye week really badly. They need to fire their coaches and get a new one in, get new coaches in there. They have a bye in week 11. Oh, goodness. He hasn't been awful all year. He's had a couple really bad games. Like, the Chiefs game was one of them. This game's another. What do you mean by done with? I mean, he's definitely overrated at this point. Linebackers are a really hard position to play, man. 1st and 10. 3 receivers. Brady throws to Fournette out of the backfield. Fournette he got the first down and tried to go out of bounds, but he didn't. So we'll get to the 2-minute warning here. Well, you would hope something would change, Ninth Wonder. You would hope. I hope just for like a spark or something. You know what I mean? T-Bone, what's up? You guys actually think Brady's going to request a trade? The Niners? Maybe. That would probably be the only place that would trade for him, to be honest. Probably just going to have to ride it out and retire, man. Why Minnesota? Kirk Cousins is fine. 1st and 10. Brady going deep, and he got hit while he threw. I think Julio caught that. There is a flag on the play. Nice catch by Julio. And they call roughing the passer as well. The Bucs, the funny thing about the Bucs is their offense is actually good when they go to hurry up. They actually move the ball. Why would New Orleans? They have less wins than the Bucs do. And they also don't have Sean anymore. That was a great catch by Julio. Barely held on to that. I think he caught it, though. He signed a contract with Fox Lane. Oh, they're saying it's incomplete. I mean, that's really close. Coaching just completely changes a team. It's hard to say. That was like my whole argument about the Giants in the offseason. Coaching just completely changes a football team. If you go from bad coaches to good coaches, that's like the biggest thing you could do other than going from bad quarterback to good quarterback. That's like the biggest thing you can do in football. Tom to the Jets? I guess that's a possibility, but I doubt it. You guys really think Tom's going to get traded, eh? I mean, if I was the Bucs, I'd consider it. But I don't know if they will. Like, just from a attention standpoint and a money standpoint, they make too much money with Brady there. Call it an incompletion, but they do get the roughing the passer. Daniel Jones has been really good this year, so I highly doubt the Giants trade for Tom. $27-16. Rufus says nobody wants Tom. He's washed up. Yeah, he's still like a good quarterback, but he's a long ways away from great. This team doesn't have what it takes to support him at this point. Second down. Especially from a coaching perspective. The Colts have Frank Reich. I could see Tom going to the Niners next year. Not this year, though. 2nd and 4, he gets sacked. Looked like he had some time, but he stepped up, tried to look down the field, nothing there. Takes the sack. Second timeout called by the Bucs. Aaron Rodgers is kind of weird to watch. Because he still physically is pretty darn good. He makes all the throws. He can run around. He can extend plays. He's still very smart. There's something like off with him. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. 3rd and 8. Brady at the 45. Throws over the middle, complete for a first down. That is Otten. They have to race up to the line of scrimmage. They need a touchdown as soon as possible for a hope and a prayer. At the 35, Brady throws a check down to Fournette. Fournette breaks the tackle. Fournette to the 20-yard line. They got to hurry up here. Tampa uses their last timeout. Leo says this is easily Brady's worst game this year. Missing guys left and right and underthrows. We're witnessing the end of Brady, Rodgers, and Wilson. Is it his worst game this year? It's hard to get worse than last game, to be honest with you. Ultra says, who's better, would you say at this moment, Rodgers or Brady? Rodgers is physically better, clearly. Rodgers is physically better than 99% of quarterbacks in the league. But it's hard to say. Rodgers like has this mental block where like he can't not throw a check down. Like it's really weird. I think I would rather have Rodgers at this point, but it's really hard to say. Brady throws out wide to Otten. To the 14-yard line. I think there's at least, like, I don't know. I don't think either one is bad. I just think they need more help than they used to need. At the 14-yard line, Brady throws for a first down to Evans to the 8. I think next game, the Bucs should run exclusively hurry-up offense for the entire game. That's my call. Exclusively hurry-up offense, only passes for the entire game. What do you guys think? You guys like that? Brady, second and goal from the 8, throws. Incomplete, well defended is Otten by Hamilton. So it's third and goal. I mean, his stats haven't been good either, T-Bone. I don't even know anyone's stats this year, though. Like, this year has been the year I've just not looked at stats at all. Like, I just don't care. At the 8-yard line, Brady throws. It's tipped down at the line of scrimmage again. It's a nice play by Washington. It's fourth and goal. They might as well go for this. Yeah, I think he probably would, big data. But he's not. Fourth and goal. Brady throws to Godwin. Or was that Julio? Julio, touchdown. There's a flag, though. Another flag on a touchdown throw by Brady. Oh, it was offside. So the Bucs scored a touchdown. Yay! We can see an onside kick, guys. What do you guys think? They got the onside kick? The crazy thing is, as bad as the Bucs, I said this already, but as bad as the Bucs are, they could still make the playoffs in this division. I do think their defense could be pretty good when they get everyone back, but going for 2 here. Brady's got lots of time. He's moving now. He's trying to find somebody, and he eventually gets Otten, but he dropped the ball. Flag, there's holding, I think, on the defense. Otten, your boy, just dropped the 2-point conversion, Lasso. But they're going to redo it because there's holding on the defense. Okay, 2-point attempt at the 1-yard line here for Tampa Bay after the hold call. Handoff, and of course they try a handoff for 1 yard and they don't even get a yard. So they're going to have to get the onside and the touchdown here, guys. Why did they run it? They're terrible at running for 1 yard. What was that? Please don't play until 50. Please don't. Austin, I don't think it counts towards stats. The over somehow hit in this game, which is absurd. That's Leftwich for you. Who's the Buccaneers fan? Nathan? He shouldn't play until 50. He should retire. Like, the only way I would come back next year is if I could play for the Patriots for one more year, or if I could play for the Niners. Those would be the only way I would play, to be honest with you. For Brady. Like, one more run with the Patriots, or one more year with the Patriots, that would be cool. Or one year for the team that I grew up cheering for, that would also be cool. At least that's sort of like bucket list things. Everything else would make no sense, to be honest with you. I mean, 7-10 might win the NFC South. How am I feeling about Mac Jones? Not as good lately, but I still am confident about him. I still feel like he's got some talent, and we'll see. Not the greatest onside kick, but it did get past the line. Likely got it. So the Ravens will win 27-22. Likely had a really good game. I think the Bucs probably win the game today if they have a healthy defense. But still, I mean, the Ravens had injuries. It started off so promising, too. They played well at the beginning of the game. The defense just couldn't hold it together. It's exactly what happened against the Panthers. They got gassed. They got ran on in the second half. Offense actually put together a couple nice drives. But yeah, I mean, it's weird because the Bucs there's going to be so much negativity coming out of this game, but there's also positive things considering they lost to the Ravens today, right? The Ravens are a much better team than the Steelers or the Panthers. So there's if this was any other team, you would say that was a positive thing that they were like kind of close in this game. But obviously the Bucs have higher expectations than losing to the Ravens. But so they're going to be 3-5. The Atlanta Falcons are probably going to be 4-4 after this week because they play the Panthers, right? The Falcons could make the playoffs. I mean, they've got a pretty easy schedule. But if the Bucs are able to beat the Falcons twice, that might be the determining factor on who wins that division and ultimately makes the playoffs. The only way the Bucs have a chance in the playoffs is if they get this offense turned around and they're fully healthy on defense. They're going to have to win in the playoffs on defense, most likely. They're going to have to play good defense because they've shown flashes this year of having a very good defense, but when it's not healthy, they haven't been able to come through. This will likely be Brady's first losing season of his career. Was it really worth it to come back? I don't know, man. Again, I'll say it as many times as I can. I think if you're Tom Brady and you can play in the NFL at 45 years old and you're Tom Brady, why wouldn't you play? It's the sport you love to play. You love playing the sport. Play it as long as you can. If he didn't love playing anymore, he probably would have retired. But obviously he decided that he wanted to continue to play. So, I mean, I understand the whole drama with the family. Like, what I've said about that with Giselle is, like, if that's all it took for Giselle to leave Tom, obviously they had issues in the marriage anyways, so it was going to end at some point. So I don't really think him playing another year in the NFL was really the deciding factor there. So I don't really count that for a reason. I kind of feel like if you're the greatest of all time to ever do it, and football is your legacy on earth, as a man, it's your duty to continue to play, to be honest with you. So I feel like Tom Brady can do whatever he wants. If he wants to play, if he wants to retire, if he wants to do TB12, if he wants to star in movies, he can do whatever he wants, right? Like, if people make it out to be too much, like, so what? He loses games at the end of the career. Whatever. Like, who cares? Ultimately, nobody's going to remember this season anyways at the end of the day. So it doesn't matter. I think, Ultra, that is kind of hard for you to say from a personal standpoint, because you don't know, like, for example, the training camp thing where he wasn't there for 21 days, that probably had something to do with his wife, right? So are you not going to go try and figure out your marriage for 21 days there and try to make that work? Or are you just going to go to training camp? You know what I mean? So I think that's a little harsh to say, because that's the only time he hasn't been committed to the team. At every other point, no, he's been there. And I know you're going to bring up Robert Kraft's wedding. Again, that's Robert Kraft's wedding. That's basically his second dad. So I don't, a lot of players do that. And like I said, if Brady were to come back next year, if he wants to play again, I think if I were Tom Brady and I were in his shoes, I might make a video about this. If I were Tom Brady and I were in his shoes, the only way I would play is to do a bucket list thing. And that would be, if the Patriots are unsatisfied with Mac Jones at the end of this year and Belichick wants me back for my last season, I'll go to the Patriots, where, I began my career and won all those Super Bowls. Or I would go to the Niners as the hometown team and play there for the chance to win a Super Bowl. If that doesn't happen, either way, I would just hang it up and I would do whatever he wants to do after that. And that's considering that he would want to play. But I don't know if he wants to at this point. Time to call Gronk back. Leave Gronk alone. Let Gronk do what he wants. If he wants to come back, let him come back. If Gronk wants to go, do TikToks and movies and commercials, then let him do it. I say if Brady goes to the Patriots next year, Gronk unretires, Edelman unretires, Amendola unretires, all the old guys get out there and play. Just for Mitch Milani. That's it. No other reason. Big data, the thing I will say about the Patriots is they have like the second most cap space entering next year. So, and I just think the coaching overall is so much better than in Tampa Bay that I think even if it was lesser personnel, I think a lot of people underestimate how bad the Bucs personnel is offensively. I think Evans is still very good, but I don't think he's quite as good as he used to be. And Chris Godwin has been hampered by injuries all year. They haven't had Julio all year. The tight end isn't good. Fournette is not great. The offensive line is less than stellar. The Patriots offensive line is certainly better. So, like, I think when you look at the Bucs personnel, you can definitely poke holes in it. Like, I love Mike Evans. He had a good game today, but he's not even like the same as he was 2 years ago. And Godwin is not the same as he was 2 years ago. So there's certainly holes you could poke in the personnel as well. Leo, it would make sense for the Niners to at least call if they're going to go into next season. Jimmy Garoppolo is a free agent. They're not going to bring Jimmy back unless they win the Super Bowl. And Trey Lance is, I mean, I hate to say this, likely to be a bust, but he's going to be coming back from an injury with a win now team on a Super Bowl potentially path. I mean, you just traded for McCaffrey. You got all the pieces there to make Brady successful as well. It's not like he would have to do a lot. He'd basically have to be a smarter version of Jimmy G. And he could definitely do that. Leo, they were wrong to say no to him at 43, though, were they not? He went to Tampa Bay and won. Panthers to the playoffs. Panthers might not win one more game the rest of the year. Thoughts on Lamar? I thought he played pretty good. I thought he made enough plays to win. It wasn't perfect, but I thought he played a good game. He definitely avoided a lot of negative plays early when the Bucs were kind of all over them. I thought he did a good job of avoiding a lot of negative plays. He didn't make any big mistakes, which was huge. Nobody cares about that, Nathan, to be honest. Nobody really cares. If Todd Bowles gets fired, who will be the replacement? I honestly have no idea. I don't know. Tom to Detroit. No, not to Detroit. Bro, I love these people who comment on my shit. Like, trying to be tough. Like, who are you? Shut up. Yeah, the Bucs are going to be pretty bad. They're going to have to get a really good coach in there. And quite frankly, their owners just, I don't think their owners really care that much about the team. But, okay, everyone that says, like, he shouldn't have come back, though. So, after throwing for 5,000 yards and 40 touchdowns and only losing to the Super Bowl champs because your team was hurt, should he not have come back? After I thought he was the MVP last year and probably should have won the MVP last year, should he not have come back? No? Like, put it into perspective for a second. Would you, if you were playing at that high of a level, last year. Would you have come back or no? Like, some people just don't think about it. They just got short-term memory. Thanks, Jay. All right, guys. That's it for the stream. Appreciate you joining me tonight, and thank you for watching. I'll obviously be talking Brady on the review this week, and I'll probably make a short this weekend at some point talking about Brady and kind of my feelings about that. Maybe even a full video. We'll talk about it. Thanks, guys. Maybe even tomorrow. We'll see. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to check out my best bets versus the spread for this week. Also, tomorrow we got the full betting preview for the week. So make sure to check that out. And we're going to continue to roll out shorts, YouTube short content. So I think one of my goals moving forward for November is going to be 2 shorts, at least a short a day. I'm going to try maybe even for 2 shorts a day, but we're going to see. But November is going to be very, very active in terms of short content. I kind of want to give a test, and see how it goes. But thanks, guys, for watching. It's Mitch. Grunk, spike the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you're new. And we will see you on Sunday. We got the Patriots and the Jets. We've got the Giants and the Seahawks. And we've got on Sunday night the exclusive members-only live stream. If you're not a member yet, sign up for that Sunday night live stream, guys. YouTube members only, patrons only. So if you're not a patron or a YouTube member, you can't join that stream. It's Sunday night. It's Packers-Bills, which will be a very entertaining game. I will be cheering for the Packers, although I expect them to get destroyed. Monday night, not probably going to be doing anything for Monday Night Football. But thanks, guys, for watching. Peace.